That decision making a profound impact here in the Valley. Our Liv Johnson spoke and got reaction tonight from two Afghan war veterans to see how they feel about the U.S. has handled the situation. Liv, good evening.
On the two words I kept hearing were disheartened and disappointed. Afghanistan war veterans expressed to me today as they reflect on their service and see troops leaving a country they fought hard to change.
We won individual battles. In this case, we lost the war.
Images out of Afghanistan show citizens desperate to escape the country as U.S. troops leave in droves and the Taliban takes over. For Lorenzo Rios, the images bring back memories from his year of service in 2009. And even though more than a decade has passed, he says he can't believe the United States departure.
I'm just dismayed by how we've walked out. It's hard to believe that that's really what this turned out to be. There was a lot of Afghan leaders and locals who risked their lives to work with us.
Joe Bernal served in Afghanistan in 2013 as a first sergeant. He says he's worried for the Afghan citizens and officials that he built relationships with, describing them as regular people who just want freedom.
It's one of those things you don't like to think about because you don't know what goes on after you leave.
Both Bernal and Rios say though the U.S. is withdrawing, they choose to remember the heroism of U.S. soldiers who ensured 2 decades of freedom in the war-torn country.
The foxhole, the tactical, the soldiers who were on the ground, they did phenomenal work. It's really unfortunate to see it play out the way it did. But for 20 years, we had security in our country.
When I asked Rios for his final thoughts, he told me he hopes this situation reminds citizens in the U.S. that freedom isn't free and it's important to stand together instead of letting controversy split us apart. Live in studio, I'm Liv Johnson, KC24, local news that matters.